Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Last time we spent a lot of time looking for a book, and we found a book. So now, it is time to leave and go to the next place that we need to go, which is Nebakov Fortress. However, before we do that, we need to tell this person where he can put his new horse, and then we can ride Pebbles out of here. So, hello.
Good day to you.
I'm here for a horse tackle.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. Only yesterday you were delivering horseshoes and today you have your own horse? I'm amazed. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. See you later, my friend.
I suppose I will take a look at him. Why would I want herring here? Come on. You be serious. No. About the horses.
I took a look at herring.
And?
I'll keep my own.
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal. Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme. We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep it to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coin's at stake?
Sure.
I can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it. What's this about coin then?
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took herring, and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
No.
Look, Kebab, it's not a bad plan, but I'd rather not get mixed up in anything like that.
Pity. But I know what you mean. No hard feelings. Now let's forget all about it and get back to the reason you came. You know how to ride and control a horse?
Yeah, I have a horse. I know how to ride. Don't worry.
Don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail, and arrows whistling past my head. A tough school it was.
Well, I'll be damned. I never heard such a thing before. But even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you. I mean, at least he's alright. He's like, yeah, okay, you didn't want to do the weird stuff, but that's fine. Let's have a look here. Where's our horse stuff? So it's down. Maybe it went directly into horse. It didn't. Okay. Oh, we still have the von Bergow shield on them. I forgot we had that. Yeah, none of those. It's in other. It's in other. Where's the stuff he gave me? It's none of those. None of those. Is it armor? Is it going to like armor for some reason? Yes, it goes into armor for some reason. I see. Move to horse, move to horse, move to horse, move to horse. So we can have the knight's horseshoes or the knight's horseshoes. Prague saddle is slightly lighter than our current saddle, but that's because it has a lot less capacity. So, you know, I'd rather not. We have this bridle. I mean, the stuff he gave us is garbage, basically. I mean, it's not complete garbage, but it's not as good as what we have, so no. Hans? Where has he got to? Does he not know that we've got places to be? What's he been doing all this time? Right? Hans? He's not even here, he's up in the other place. Which makes sense, because that's where I thought this was. But this is the other place. Right. It's good we're leaving here and going to somewhere that I've never been before. I think that'll make it easier to find out where I'm going. Right. Apparently it's this direction? Where's he gone? Oh, hello. Hey, Hans. Let's go to Nebakov.
I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nebakov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
Alright. We're going there and back in one day? Okay then. But like, I don't have any food. Do you have any food? I think she might sell food if she's still working. Hello? Hello, trade. You do sell food. I forgot that you sold it last time. But that's good. I'm gonna buy a lot of chicken. Like 7 chickens. Thank you.
Happy to be of service, sir.
Then hello.
What'll it be?
I need some bathhouse services.
I need a bath.
And what are you interested in, sir?
A bath.
Prepare me a hot bath and wash my clothes.
Excellent. Pay up, and we can get started.
I'll pay.
I'll gladly pay you.
You certainly won't regret it. My baths are first class.
Right.
I hope you enjoyed your stay. You're always welcome here.
Alright, time to leave. So now we've done that, we can eat some chicken. Which we will do. That's much better. Is our... Oh, it's a perfect actual time to check what Mutt's obedience is. Almost nothing. Mutt is very fickle. If you don't feed Mutt, like, immediately, he doesn't even know you exist. Chicken? Mutt. Chicken? Mutt. Eat the chicken? Right. Fantastic. And now it's 46. Mutt was not happy about not being fed for a little bit. Hey, I'm going to praise you, Mutt.
Come here, boy.
I suppose it was like 3 days. Yeah. We'll work on that relationship again. Right. Now I'm going to sit here for like 2 hours. Eat some chicken and go to bed. Right. Sleep. With the door open, apparently. It said sunrise, so let's go for, like, sunrise. I guess. We'll eat another chicken, give a chicken to Mutt, and then head out. Right. Eat a chicken. Mutt, where are you? Hello, Mutt. First of all.
Aye, come here.
Then,
What I have for you.
have a chicken.
At your service, sir.
Good doggy, good boy.
You're sleeping in the same place I am? Oh. Alright. Mutt's obedience is now 100. Wonderful. 2 chickens is apparently his price. Alright, Hans is... Oh, he's waiting. He's actually ready to go. I didn't think he would be. Hey, priest.
Greetings. What would you like?
No, I don't need any of that. It's fine. Thought I'd check in while I was here. Hello, Hans. Let's go to Nebakov.
I'm ready. We can go.
That's great, but in this dark, we'd end up breaking the horse's legs. We'll meet at the second gate at sunrise and then set out.
Looks like the sun to me. Alright, we'll wait an hour. Apparently, the sun is not the sun. Right, is this sunny enough for you?
Well, shall we set off for Nebakov? I don't think I could tolerate another day under one roof with that idiot Schumberg.
Let's go with this.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergow. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
That's an interesting symbol there. Let's just say, don't worry about it.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us. That herb-woman, Bozhena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Aye. You're right.
I gave her my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
Don't worry about it. I took care of it on behalf of both of us.
You did? My word, Henry. You are a true bellator. Only half by birth, but your heart is filled with blue blood.
Thanks, Hans.
How is she getting on, actually? I hope she hasn't had any trouble on account of us.
Well, not on account of us, no. But... well, it's a complicated story. And not a pleasant one.
Jesus. I'm sorry to hear that. But right now, I'm not in the mood for sad stories. You can tell me another time, but now, Nebakov awaits us. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
Hans, I'm just going to stop it before it carries on. He said some conflicting statements there. He said he doesn't want to spend another night under the same roof as the idiot Schomburg, but then said we're going to get back by nightfall. So I just want to ask you, Hans, where are we spending the night? Because it sounds like we're spending the night here, which would mean you'd be spending another night under the same roof as that idiot Schomburg. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But, yeah, I also wonder if there's more to the quest if you don't pay the herb woman, whether you can go back there with him and get some extra stuff. It's interesting. Also, I'm wondering whether there's a romance path between Henry and Hans, judging by the symbol, but we'll see.
What?
I love them just like, why would you ever whistle?
I thought something was going on.
I thought something was going on, but yet you were just getting your horse. Race the horse. Oh, follow. You speak up.
This is a real fucking castle. Never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergow certainly knows how to make an impression.
Beautiful castle.
That's true. Von Bergow must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
Hello, guard.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul, and he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that. When I go into the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Tell him you saved the land.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Venceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it.
Well, I like that one. It's good. Were you going to trot the whole way there? Is this why it was going to take so long?
I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh?
Of course.
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready, forward!
I don't know where I'm going though, Hans. But nobody's beating Pepples. Again. Maybe. Alright. Ooh. Whoa, that's cheating. We're right on his tail. This is Truskovitz. I think I know where we're going. Okay. This way? Straight through here. The advantage of spending a long time in Truskovitz is I know where I'm going.
Quick!
Alright. I think we should win. Oh, he's right behind me? Oh no.
Just a bit further.
And... Oh. Ooh. Hey, Hans.
Christ, yeah. Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal. I'll even forgive you for having the audacity to beat me, blacksmith's boy. And I'll even reward you for your horsemanship. After all, the lords of Perkstein don't neglect their loyal subjects.
Oh. You've got a lot of money, I guess, but I'm going to say thanks.
Thanks. A generous master is a good master. That's a piece of blacksmith wisdom.
And a satisfied escort is a good escort. That's a noble's wisdom.
I can't disagree. So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nebakov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
All right. Well, now we're following. At least we're going fast in the trot. Yep. What you said. I can't remember the Latin, but I remember you saying that. It's our catchphrase.
Turn right here.
You seem to know these parts.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nebakov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard.
I'm glad you feel better.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did, but I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks, but hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz?
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
Right on. Wonder if there is anything else, or whether I just, relegated us to taking the whole trip there. I had another question, but apparently we're not allowed to ask it. But, I don't know, maybe Otto said it. Because they sometimes do that with the last conversation option. They auto say it if it's just the next one in the list, which I guess kind of makes sense. I do kind of like that. Can we set the pace? Let me try that. Or if we can set the pace a little bit. Probably not. We'll see. I don't think he's going to go up our pace.
Whoa.
Let's see. Nah, he won't. That's alright. We will simply wait for him here. Raise our horse.
Good.
And follow Hans. Right, and there's Nebakov, or at least the mill. We've been here. There's the guy who asked us to catch you, Hans.
Nebakov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
Alright. Seems reasonable. I think I know where we're going, because we've gone along this path. Alright. Reasonable gallop. Yeah, we could go the other way, Hans. I suppose I did have to go through the forest. Don't think he'd appreciate that. We also, chased a deer, and there's probably a deer that's very hurt in there. That won't like us, but anyway. We've been all over these woods. I do get the feeling you were meant to do the wedding quest a lot earlier, though, because we've been absolutely everywhere. And it's giving us instructions, and I'm like, yeah, we've been here. We've been up to every place. There's not a corner of the map we haven't been to. And it's like, here's a new area of the map. Like, oh, yeah. Been there. Guess we haven't been in the fortress. That would be new. I mean, if they let us in. They might not.
Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop. with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert?
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
I don't want to say either of these. Let's say this one.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining. But not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb, to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. Whew. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours, so you can make it to Constantinople at least, without whining.
Constantinople? That's not how I usually hear that said.
Fuck.
That's alright.
What a lot of horses. They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or von Bergow is paying Nebakov a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
Alright, we'll stop following now. Manually control the horse.
So, we're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergow. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Uh-huh.
Come along. Sir Yaramir will be here any moment.
See?
Oh, went surprisingly well, actually.
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nebakov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergow asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Bergow didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaramira. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaramira very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
You know what? He probably wants us to do a little complaining so we can have a little commiserating.
The journey was all right, but monotonous. I'm rattled from riding, and my ass hurts.
Well, I'm sure you're glad to be at the end of your ride, eh? You'll get some rest here. I'll see to that. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat.
That
As
sounds a
I
little
say,
sinister.
The fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses.
Is that a secondary objective? Alright, I see. You speak up.
At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Svert and pass some time with him.
I'd love to.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down the ale one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Okay, I'll come back to you in a second. Wait.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I'll be back in just a second here.
Cheers.
You ain't chicken.
I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Although we could play dice first. Now let's go see how our horse is doing first. So that is down the hill, right? No, it's actually... Yes, it's down out the fortress and then... That way? Wait, is there a way out the fortress here? Oh, there is. Perfect. Right. Cross the archery range. And then somebody over here should be looking after our horses. Ah, there we go. Hello. You got a lot of horses here.
Lovely horses you have here.
Aye, right beauties, ain't they?
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse, so you can show us your riding skills, eh?
I'll race if you tell me everything afterwards.
I'll show you, provided you tell me the truth about the horses afterwards.
All right, it's a deal. The race is from here to Nebakov Mill. That's down the path there and to the right after the little bridge. At the mill, there's this granary in front of the dike, and behind that, a willow tree. You go between the granary and the willow, and then back to the fortress. First one back here wins. You'll be taking on Hurtle. He's our best horseman, so you'll have your work cut out. None of us can beat him, but if you manage to, fuck it. I'll give you one of our finest saddles, whatever the cost.
That's fair. Let's do it.
Great. I'll call Hurtle, and you can get cracking.
Okay. I think I understand where we're going. Whoa. He is quick. Well. Let's go this way. Right on his tail. Ooh, we're a little ahead. We're going to use our track position here. Put ourselves in front. And block. Right. On here. Keep our speed up. Cross over this bit. And then we get Leshy activating. That's good. And just keep doing this every time it gets to about 80%. We just do another one. And then I think it's here, right? Granary in the willow tree. Right. Whoa, okay.
Quick!
I'm back. I don't know if this is the right way back, but it's the way I'm taking back. Hey, we got a new horsemanship perk point. I hope we're gonna win. We're about to get a little bit more. Maybe one more. Did I see another horse to the right of us for a second there? Alright. We got our stamina back. Right.
Quick!
Back this way. We're going left here. Keep going up the hill. Add a little bit more. Guess we could have cut that corner if we'd wanted to. Think we need to though. Fairly certain we just won. Oh, almost failed by going the wrong way, but... Right. Oh. Hello.
You're right. Great race. Is Hurtle really your best horseman?
He certainly is. But you're a different class altogether, I see. You beat Hurtle, so, like I promised, the saddle is yours.
The pleasure is all mine.
If you're so delighted, race again.
I want to hear about the horses.
I want to hear about the horses. The race was nice, but now I'm all the more interested in where Lord Nebak got such fine horses from.
Well, if you won't take no for an answer, well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
Where did you engage them?
Where did you fight with them?
Not far from the stream that feeds into Nebakov Pond. They were just watering their horses when we charged them.
Good for you.
Too right. It wasn't easy.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And if you don't have a sore ass from the saddle, we can have another round. Getting away from his guard duty and having a race would make Hurtle's day.
I am wondering whether potentially they're the ones who attacked Captain Thomas.
What does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
But yeah, they could be the ones who attacked Captain Thomas, I suppose.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
Sure.
How about trying your luck at dice?
What game would you like to play?
They may not have realized who he was at the time. That's what I'm thinking. But let's say without a badge. I want to play courtiers.
Courtiers for me.
Let's play.
Yeah, we're playing a real game. How much does this go to? 12,000? Oh, also, right. Cautious cheater. Holy Trinity? No. Yeah, lousy gambler. One lucky die, I think, from memory. Odd die, usually. Painted die. Unbalanced die? Maybe. No, this one lands on a 1, so 1. Yeah. No, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 6. That's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's all we need. Perfect.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
To 4,000. That's not bad. 4,000's reasonable. We get 2 1s, a 6, 2 6s, and a 5. Let's get rid of this lucky die. Yeah, score and continue. Now what? 2 5s, a 1, a 3, and a 6. So we'll take this and then continue.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Yeah, but then we'd be at this game all day. 3 5s and a 1? Oh, wonderful. So that's a great amount. Let's score and continue.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
What have we got now? 2 6s, 2 5s. Let's take the 1 and re-roll.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
That's what you think. Take the 1 and reroll. 1,000's pretty good. We should be cautious at 1,000. I think we take what we got and then we score and pass. 1,200. It's a reasonable score. 1, 2, 3 he has,
These
but
ones
he only got the 1. Alright, what's next? There's another 1 in there. Another 2 1s. Ooh, is he gonna... He's gonna score and pass, I think.
Finished. Your turn.
Yeah, he's not gonna roll 1 dice. 1, 2, 3, no 4, 2 5s. We go odd die and then score and like roll again. This one seems to land on 6 a lot, maybe. Take the weighted die and do it again. Although the weighted die seems to always land on 1, so maybe I want to leave it so I always have a die that lands on 1. Let's do that. Roll again. If we go out in 250, we, you know, it's fine. I think I'm going to take both of these and scoring continue. Wait a second. I'm going to take the painted die, scoring continue. I still think that this is maybe better. Nope, we're out. Oh well. We weren't getting a lot of points either way. Ooh, 3 2s. You didn't take the 3 2s. I suppose it's only 200, so I can see why you wouldn't, but yeah.
These ones here.
Depends what he ends up with, really.
My God! Oh,
Guess he should have
come
taken
on.
the 3 2s. We got 3 1s? We did get 3 1s. Oh, and that. I'll just score and pass that. That's another quarter of the way there. At the rate we're going, I need to do that. Another 3 2s that he's not going to take. You got the dice that only lands on 2. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Damn it! They're yours, lad.
3 1s? 4 1s? Oh, 3 1s. 3 1s and 2 5s. Wait. That's a 3. That's not a 1. What the hell? Why did I think that was a 1? Oh, I guess I'll score and continue. Seeing what I want to see, I think. 2 1s. We'll take this one and roll again. That's 3 1s. That is 3 1s and a 5. That's what I saw in the first place. I have the ability to see the future. Should use this for more dice playing. 1 1 5. Score and pass. That means we only need 1,200. Actually, we only need 250. Never mind. Yeah, we're pretty much won now.
My God, I'm done.
You don't know how true that statement is. Although, maybe, you know, I haven't won yet. You know what? Apparently I just pressed the wrong button. Why don't you have a turn? I just want to see what you can come up with. Bust? No, that's a 1 in there, I think. Yeah.
These ones here.
Think you got something again?
Kurva!
Nope.
Bloody dice.
There we go. That's more like it. 4 1s. Score and pass.
My God, what a fuck up again.
Thank you for the
Are
money.
you being cautious or cowardly?
I just won. What are you talking about?
Henry, a word with you.
Yeah, I would love a word. Let me find somewhere to sit. Hello.
I heard Lord von Bergow himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
You know what? He wants some information. We'll tell him the information.
He's calling his loyal men to arms. To fight back against the bandits running rampant in the region.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Bergow have?
Now, you see, that's a question that makes me not trust him. Let's say, I don't know.
I don't know. Trotsky is so big, I couldn't guess how many men there are there.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Yaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though. Because I can't wrap my head around it. Why didn't von Bergow send one of his own instead of some Lord of Perkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Perkstein, is somehow significant.
Let's... He's probing for some questions here. He's trying to see if the person who's been sent is significant, whether he's, I don't know, worth taking prisoner, maybe? Let's say he will be.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
There's something I'd like to ask. No, we've already done... Wait, yeah, we've got a lot of horses here.
I don't want to pry, Michael. But Sir Yaromir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and a dull one at that.
Alright, then.
Ah, you're right. Life's too short for boring stuff.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Well, what do you mean to fill? I found out more about the horses. Alright, let's fight.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
One-handed sword.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
I guess I won't, but that's okay.
Fight for us, Michael.
No shield for us either. Okay, we also have no armor.
wounded!
Ooh. That's good. Ow. Alright, hit him. Nice. Just block, let our stamina come back. Master strike. Master strike. Master strike. We're getting there. Master strike. Oh, ow.
Mercy! Spare me!
Hey, Michael.
A good fight. An honourable.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
Lord Capon's honour has been defended.
That it has. Didn't expect you to take me down like that. All honour to you, Henry. Here you go. Something to remember Nebakov by on your journeys with Sir Capon. You won fair and square. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Klara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work, or try Pelzel in the stables. I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
Alright, well I do need to get cleaned up, so let's go find this person who should be below the blacksmith, I'm guessing? That's what we were told, wasn't it? Hello. You alright? Person back there. Hello, Klara.
Well, I never. The great warrior himself has come to visit. I can't remember the last time anyone beat Michael. You didn't hold back.
Aye, but nor did he. That's why I'm here, actually. He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
It surely won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece.
Klara has you in her care, so you don't fuss about so
I've
much.
done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much better. Thanks a lot.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Bergow.
Oh, I'm Klara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
A knight at your service.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful for an escort and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
I'll be happy to explore the fortress.
I'll be happy to. At least I'll get to explore the Nebakov surroundings.
The countryside's pretty round here, but it won't be a long walk. I'll just pick some herbs in the glade. Shall we go?
Sure. Are you alright?
Our little fortress
What happened to
doesn't
him?
impress you much, I suppose. You must be used to real castles. Actually, that's why I'm so pleased you're here. A bit of excitement at last. Tell me more about knights, or better still, about yourself. Where have you been? What have you seen?
I've been to Talmberg.
Now that you mention castles, I conquered one once. The enemy took it by a ruse, and we couldn't let that go unanswered.
We attacked at night.
We answered ruse with ruse. On a dark night, we scaled the ramparts to open the gate from inside.
That sounds clever.
Aye, but they discovered us, and we had to withdraw under fire.
A good thing, too. At least you live to tell the tale. Tell me more, please.
Pribyslavitz.
All right, then. Some time ago, my native region, far from here, was plagued by a gang of bandits. I tracked them, and it wasn't easy, until I found their secret stronghold in an abandoned village.
There were humans there.
My lord's retinue, me included, went at them. There was a terrible battle. Our enemies were humans, and they fought like demons. A lot of blood was shed. But we were victorious.
You really aren't any run-of-the-mill man-at-arms. At least I have nothing to fear when I'm with you. Thank you for telling me your stories. It's nothing like my life. I just patch up the lads when they come back cut up and bruised, like last time. But I have other
Last
talents
time?
too.
What do you mean, like last time? What happened, Klara? I think they did attack Captain Thomas. I think I'm right. Apparently we can't question that word last, or the bit where she said last time. Hello.
This really is a lovely spot. If it was up to me, I'd just lie down in the grass and take it easy. But I can't.
Why not?
I have to gather herbs to treat the wounded. When the ointments and concoctions run out, they reach for the liquor. And if his lordship found out I was dawdling, he'd have my guts for garters.
Does Sir Yaramir treat you badly?
Not at all. He's a good master, but Strict, I can't lie. Still, now you're here, you can help me with those herbs. Then maybe we'll find a moment.
For dawdling? I can.
Maybe I'll tell you some stories in return.
I know quite a bit about herbs.
I know quite a bit about herbs, I think. So just tell me what's wrong with your lads, and I'll come up with a remedy.
Really? So tell me how to treat fever, say, or shortness of breath.
In that case, you'll need sage and chamomile, maybe some poppy or marigold, am I right?
Aye, exactly right. I've got enough chamomile. It's the rest I need. Above all, the marigold. Since you know all about it, you'll be back in a jiffy, won't you? It all grows in the glade here, but sometimes it takes a while to find.
I think I'll manage.
Wonderful. That's dandelion. Don't need any dandelion. Any of this. Dandelion. Thistle. Marigold. Questioning if I've ever seen a plant before in my life. There we go. Need some more of this. Is it just marigold I need? Sage. Sage I need for her as well. Alright, eyebright. Eyebright. I don't know how far away I need to go to find sage. Poppy. Hey, Matt, I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. It's the first step. Second step, don't stop standing in my way or trying to push me. Dandelions. 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 I had some sage at one point. I don't know if I have any more. Eyebright. Eyebright. It's all in the glade somewhere. Now, if I knew what sage looked like, I would have a huge advantage here. But we just talked about this. You need to get out of my way. How far away am I going? I don't need to go this far. Let's go back a second. Sage. Right, back this way. Almost looks like a grave. Back over here. No sage here. Dandelions. You don't want to be picking the sage. You're getting chamomile. I see. I do need to go further in. Thistle. Sage! There we go. I found some. Found 3. Okay. Now I know what it looks like on there. There we go. Wonderful. Got what you asked me to get. Hello.
I've got everything.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. You've really helped me out.
You promised you'd tell me something.
I will. Don't worry. But first I want to show you something. Hurry.
Oh? Find out her secret? Her secret is she's a bandit and she's about to attack me? Hello? What is it you wanted to tell me?
Now tell me what's so important that you couldn't tell me back there in the glade.
I wanted to give you a riddle.
A riddle? Why?
You'll know soon enough. Now listen. I bloom in silence, a petal's grace, a delicate charm in a hidden place, a whispered scent, a subtle ploy. What am I, elusive and coy? Solve this riddle, unlock the joy.
I think she's called Klara. I don't think I understand the riddle. I get it, you want me and I want you too, or I'm not in the mood for this. Let's say I think she's called Klara.
The only petal I see here is called Klara.
The right answer. And now for your reward.
Oh. All right then.
I hope they didn't hear us in the fortress. People wouldn't half talk. If you're as good as that on the battlefield, may God have mercy on your enemies.
I'm not so considerate on the battlefield, because as a true knight, I must do everything I can for a damsel in distress.
You'll soon be a begging knight if you carry on like that.
What do you mean?
Well, I can grind the seeds and the like, but not every damsel in distress knows the recipe.
Shall we stay a while longer?
Should we stay a while longer?
No, up you get. I've got enough herbs and the sick are waiting. Pass me my clothes, please.
Sure. I should get dressed too.
Farewell for now, Henry, and thanks for your help.
Yeah, but what was that about all the people in the town that you need to fix up? You said that, like, what happened last time?
Thanks for the herbs and the rest.
We also appear to have a buff now. Hidden flower. At Nebakov, you got to know the healer Klara and decided to pass the time with her after waiting for Hans. After collecting some medicinal herbs, you spent a few pleasant moments together in a forest glade. You feel blissful, and you will for quite some time. Your strength, agility, and vitality are temporarily increased by 2. Alright then. Well, time to head back. Wonder if Hans is waiting for us. Also, I see that we still have the marker back in the other place. We still have a marker back over here saying, you know, I needed to get under the privy, which I no longer need to do. Alright. So the main quest is done, right? Oh, it still says wait. So I guess we could do archery? Yeah, I guess we can do archery now. I should have tried to figure out why the horses were missing, but I guess I chose the wrong option there. I thought I already did find out why the horses were missing. Or like why there are horses here. I don't know why I'm doing this. This seems like a bad idea. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. I thought it was a good idea for about half a second and decided actually that seems like a terrible idea.
To see polite people like you.
Yep.
God be with you.
God be with you.
I'll be with you. Guess we'll go do archery. Could speak to this guy briefly if I wanted to, but let's go do some archery. Right. Is Klara making her way back? Oh yeah, why are there injured people in our place? Let's see if we can find that out. See if they'll speak to me.
Fuck me.
I cannot speak to you. Not speak to you. So Jakey is one of the two. Okay. Hello.
Good afternoon.
I'm a blacksmith.
Oh, it's nice to meet someone from the trade. I'm also a blacksmith.
Is that so? Good lord, I wouldn't have expected that. You must have had a slice of luck to be hanging out with nobles. Me and my brother wanted to get out of the smithing trade, but something always brought us back. I'm Steer. Pleased to meet you, sir.
Henry.
How's trade?
How's trade? The plates here. Is that your work?
Well, I wish. If I could make stuff like that, me and my brother wouldn't be stuck here. We just keep it in good nick. Mend it when the lads get it beat up, which they do all the time.
Tell me about it. I've straightened bent nails and knives and saws till I couldn't see straight. Folks don't take care of things, and then they're surprised.
You took the words out of my mouth. Then it's work from dawn to dusk, day in, day out. And if you saw the work waiting for me down below and in the tower, no end to it.
Hold on. I'll go down there and help you out. The work will go faster with an extra pair of hands.
No, don't go anywhere. What I mean is, thanks for the offer. But we can't have a guest working here, can we? And besides, you get in the way down there. They're working on the fortifications. Better go and play dice with Twerk or something. Make the most of your free time till your lord gets back.
All right. Whatever you say. I just wanted to help.
Oh, I know you did. But I can manage by myself. Really. Let's leave it at that.
You have a brother?
You said you have a brother.
Aye, they call him Bull. The poor bloke tries hard enough, but he ain't got the knack. So he just helps out where he can. Or he does any work that's needed. He's working below on the fortification repairs right now. He'd be better off learning a different trade. But times is hard. This way, at least we're together. That's the main thing. Have you got anyone next to you on life's journey?
My lord?
I have my lord, and that's all I need.
I understand. I wouldn't mind being a noble's retainer myself. What's he like, actually?
Frivolous and moody?
Moody and frivolous, with a taste for wenches and booze. And it's always me who pays for his cock-ups.
He's got you well trained.
What about your lord?
And what's your lord like?
My lord doesn't like it when folks talk about him behind his back. Better leave it at that. I reckon it's time I got back to work.
I think it's time I have a look at these fortifications. Fortification works down below. He said, do not go there. Why not? What's going on with these fortification works? Also, I 100% need to have a savior snaps. We have 2. That's okay. I need to get some more.
Hey,
Hello?
Sir, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to go any further. I'm sure they'll take good care of you up in the fortress.
I want to go further.
But I want to take a look there.
Sorry, sir, that's not possible.
Why can't I go there?
Why can't I go there, if you don't mind me asking?
Because there's work going on there, sir. Repairing the fortifications, cutting wood, sharpening stakes. Is like an anthill there. Nothing worth seeing, if you ask me. You'd get in the lad's way, and God forbid you might have an unfortunate accident. I can't let that happen. I'm sure you understand.
Alright.
All right. I understand.
Thanks for being so understanding, sir.
Who's this guy? Is he going down there? That's Michael. Hey, Michael. We just had a duel. What are you doing down here? And sit on the bench, or what's your plan?
Hey! You're not allowed here!
A lot of
I'm
time's
sorry,
passed.
but your lord is ready
Sir
to
Hans's
leave, and he
meeting
looks
is most
pretty
likely over.
impatient.
I should wait for
Shouldn't
him
you
at the
join him?
stables.
Something's not right down there.
Your lord's waiting for you.
Something is not right down there. Someone isn't telling us everything.
I reckon your place is by your lord's side, and not here.
Ooh, wow. They got really mad when I tried to go in there, like really mad. Alright. Where's my lord anyway? Oh, he's outside. I've been kicked out of the entire place. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Hello.
Excellent! My favourite retainer and protector just when I need him. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaramir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergow, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
I was with Klara.
I got to know a local girl. And what a time we had.
Naturally. I take care of the important stuff while you chase the girls.
I'm only following your example, sir.
You have a point there. But now back to our duties. We return to Lord von Bergow.
To Trotsky?
I agree.
I feel like we could have uncovered something more there, but we didn't. That's bothering me.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on Sir Yaramiri's messages to Lord von Bergow, and our work will be done.
Let's go and see him.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry,
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Jaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Jaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen.
Roughly what I expected. Thank you, Lord Capon. The reserves are being assembled, and we'll soon have a strong enough force to deal with that rebel.
He had lots of men.
But Lord Nebak had a lot more men in his fortress. He's definitely not sending you everything he can.
That's true. I discussed that with him. He insisted he couldn't send more men. He needed a garrison capable of keeping the fortress secure.
The fortress is on an outcrop with 1 approach road, and pretty well fortified. It could be held by 5 men with 1 arm tied behind their backs, unless they're vastly outnumbered.
That's probably true, but some of the men you saw there aren't his own. They're hired mercenaries, and the contract he signed with them binds them to protect the fortress and the surrounding area. If he were to send them out into the field, he'd have to pay extra, and he can't afford to. So he's sending his own armed men, who are his to use as he sees fit, and the rest have to stay at the fortress.
Nebag has hired mercenaries, does he? How many?
Around a dozen would be my estimate.
Interesting. Very interesting. I would like to know where he got the coin for that. Thank you, gentlemen, for this little service. But we haven't been idle either. I have some news you might be interested in. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Let's say interrogation is fine, but no torture.
Well, we'll interrogate him, sir. But I confess torture is as distasteful for me as it is for your men.
I thought you would want to settle scores for the ambush.
Have you forgotten what they did to Oates and the others? What they put us through?
No, I haven't. But I'm a Christian, and I won't lower myself to their level. We'll get it out of him without torture.
We shall see about that. But who knows? Maybe you will have more success than my men. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Oh my lord, we have so many things. Let's see. the most important one is young Samin left his own wedding.
A strange thing happened. Young Semin rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
Good. Was fairly good. Do we need to speak with Hans here? Or... Ah, we do. I see. I'll follow him for now. Does he want to speak with us now, or is he wandering to a location to speak? Oh, now. I see. Hello. What do you think about torture?
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. You know how they say the ends justify the means? That applies exactly to our situation. Like I said, if we can manage it without torturing, all the better. But on the other hand, those fuckers had no mercy either.
I don't like it.
I don't have a good feeling about it.
Look at it another way. We're doing von Bergow a favor by doing this. You know what that means, right? He'll be indebted to us. And maybe we'll come to terms with him. It's worth a try.
What are we going to do?
What will we do? I mean, we're not going to actually torture someone, are we?
Maybe we won't even have to if he sings. But you heard von Bergow. We can't back out now.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. So, it's up to us again.
Oh, we're off. Oh, okay, Hans. I was gonna go sleep for a little bit, but I guess we're gonna go torture someone. I was gonna put on my torturing clothes, which would basically be clothes I don't care about, but I have realized that if I do that, then I lose my charisma.
What have I gotten myself into?
Yes, this does seem like a rather bad idea. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? Well, actually, I'm going to wait till we get just about there. I'm going to save, and then I want to do something else very quickly.
Shit.
I want to wait till we actually get there and it moves to the next phase. Hopefully. Just in case it breaks with him walking somewhere. So we'll keep following him. Right. Allowed in here now.
Oh, God.
Right, so now it's saying go in there, basically, right? Yes. Okay. So I'm going to use the savior snaps, because it would be nice to have this done before this anyway. And I'm going to reload the game. Not here. That was worrying. We're going to reload this save. I want to test something. I want to see something. I want to know if something is there. So, this is what I'm looking for. I'm going to set some very specific things here. I want to know whether there is a mercenary band hiding out in the back here. And I want to know if it's the mercenary band we're looking for. That's it. So let's go.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
What we got?
There's nothing on the table. Put some...
Well, what's it gonna be? Piss off.
In here?
Leave that door alone, you bastard! Surrender at once!
What are you doing there? Leave that lock alone, you lout.
I'm not gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna open it.
Tried to pick that lock, eh? Fucking thief!
I did pick the lock.
You know what? Have it your way then! I'll beat you into submission!
Oh, that didn't work. Alright, let's try that again. So there was nothing on the table previously. Right. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, sir, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you not to go any further.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go down here.
Well, what's it gonna be? Piss off.
Oh, you told me to go away. Alright, well. I'll go up here then.
I've had enough. You're under arrest.
Am I under arrest, am I? Don't look under arrest, personally.
I said surrender.
Nope.
You ought to be ashamed.
You got a key for me?
Surrender.
Let's figure this out. How are we gonna find out what's in there? I guess you would have to kill everybody to do that.
That bastard!
There's Bool. Right. Last try. Then there is actually something else I want to try, because there's apparently a save, but it's 20 minutes beforehand. I'm trying to figure out what that save is. That might be about the horses. We can see whether we get more about the horses as well. I'll stick with whatever we've already chosen on our main timeline, but we'll see.
Hey, you're not allowed here.
Or am I not allowed here?
I heard something. You can't be here. Surrender at once.
You can see something back there.
I said surrender. That's what.
Alright. All else fails. Now we're fighting.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill
Okay.
you on the spot if you don't.
Nice.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Let our stamina come back. And that's fine. Another hit.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Keep attacking. That guy's down.
Try me? Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't.
I love it. It's like we should go and speak to Sir Hans.
I should wait for him in the stable.
Oh wow, Mutt's already killed someone. Close tutorial. Right. Rob. Grab the keys.
So here you are. Now I've got...
Unlock and open.
You should have yielded. Now we'll display your corpse.
Right.
I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Try and knock him back through here. Okay.
Go fuck yourself. Great. I'm hit.
Punishment by the blade. My favorite.
That was something.
Okay. You need to get out of here.
Jesus, I'm hit. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
Show your stuff.
That's fine.
Hey, get him!
Gonna die.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't.
Out here, out here, out here. Oh, hello everybody.
Right between the eyes.
Ow.
Hillary's too good for you.
Okay.
I'll chop you up on the spot.
Let's try and get out of here.
We gotta got you, you horse son.
Ow.
Hey, get him!
Show your stuff.
Okay, we're dead.
Punishment by the blade. My favorite.
Okay, we are definitely dead. All right, one more try. So we have to kill somebody, get their keys, then get in there. All right. I mean, it's possible.
Hey, sir, Hey! You're not allowed here!
Oh, I'm
Thank you
sorry.
for your visit, sir, and I wish you a good journey. God be with you.
All right. Hey. Ah.
Hey! You're not allowed here! Ugh. Touch me again and I'll break your arm!
Oh, I'm sorry. And now we're in a good situation. Just having a little bit of a fist fight.
You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them!
It's alright, it was just a little bit of a fist fight. Don't worry about it. Nobody else is bothered. Okay.
You won't escape punishment!
I like how he's not brought out his sword because we haven't brought back out our sword.
Now that's what I call an opener! Now that's what I call an opener! I'll hammer some manners into you! Fuck you!
Wow. Okay. That's rude.
Now that
You still resisting?
Right.
You're only
Might as
making
well
it
give
worse
up,
for yourself.
fucker.
Give up!
This is
Punishment
better.
by the blade. My favorite.
Show your stuff!
Okay.
You're no match for us, fucker.
And I'm dead.
Hillary's too good.
Try again. One last time. So what I need is you need to get the keys. Keys let me in the thing. They'll take a bow out and shoot him in the face. Sit up here for a second. Actually, there's another way in, right? We can go around the other side. Actually, that's so much easier. Why would I not just do that? Yeah, why would I not just do this? Then I just break in there. There we go. This is how you're meant to do it, I think.
You can't open the door in the lower tower. It's stuffed full of armor. Carry it up to the upper tower. There's no room to sleep in the upper tower. There's weapons and armor all over the place. Put it somewhere it's not in the way.
Alright. This is how you were meant to get in here. There's such a sneakier way than we would have been able to do. Right.
Military equipment. That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
Right, and then this. You now open this one as well. So what's in here? Scatter shot and lead balls.
What? A lot of time's passed.
So what's that done to our quest?
I should
Nothing.
wait for him at the stable.
Has it advanced anything? Examine this.
What is this strange contraption? What's it for?
Oh. Strange contraption here. Is that like a trebuchet or something? And there's lockpicks here in case you need them. Ah, I see. So that's how you were meant to get that. And then examine stuff here.
Black tree branches on a gold field. That's the shield of the Lords of Lipa. What on earth is that doing here?
Ah, so that is where the mercenaries who attacked us were. Ah, cool. Our Henry doesn't know that. That's information our Henry doesn't have, but we have it. Right? We have assumed it as well from information given. But we didn't have it. This is the wrong save, apparently. And that is maybe the right save? I don't know. Is this before the horse race? If it is, we can speed through the conversation. Yeah, okay. This'll do. So this is us finding the other piece of information out. Again, our Henry won't know any of this. This is purely for intellectual, like, nourishment. We just want to know.
Rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play. Right you are,
I'm just trying to knock him out of the conversation. But, no.
Have you got shit for brains?
Oh, we can drink the wine here.
I didn't know. Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Zwerk and pass some time with
Love
him.
to.
I'd love to have a game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. Zwerk has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll
Okay.
find him over there at the table. He's
Yep.
there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Right.
Good to see you.
Talk.
I heard Lord Vossar.
Yeah, we're going to skip this. We say it's a call to arms. Let's say I don't know.
Well, I bet my... Why did...
I suppose.
Ah, so you're my...
Let's say you will be.
Well, and you're...
His escort.
Fair. Well, you've got time. We can do...
Right. Sure.
I accept you.
Then you're the right man.
Something I'd like to ask. You got a lot of
Well, what's
horses.
nothing?
Glad to hear it.
If you insist. Sir Yaromir had these relatives.
Relatives
They
and
couldn't
died.
Give it to him or something. See?
You were right.
Just
Uh-huh.
so.
Okay, I see. So they tell you two lies, and if you get them right, then and if you can do that, then you can say, well, actually, there was some lies there. And you can do the... okay, I see what you can do. And then you can do the same thing with that. And then when Sir Otto, or Lord Otto says to you, hey, was there anything suspicious? You can be like, well, there were those shields over there. That's a little weird. And then you can also be like, hey, they didn't tell us where the horses came from. That's a little weird. Maybe you can tell Hans that before as well. But I don't think it fundamentally changes the storyline. So that's good to know. Anyway, this is where we'll be coming back to next time, A Necessary Evil. But for now, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.